What the fuck, huh? What the fuck is up? That's what I want to know. What the fuck is up? Is this what it is? Season 1, episode motherfucking 15. I'm your host, Gunvid. And what the fuck is up? That's the question that I got. You know? Because what am I doing? I'm rolling up a fucking J. What do you think I'm doing? That's what the fuck we do on this show. We roll up a J, we get high as a motherfucker, and we fucking talk about dope shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we live dope lives. Not just me, y'all too. I know y'all be out here fucking around, you know what I'm saying? Fucking bad bitches and all that, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, you know what I'm saying? I can't be the only one. But who gives a fuck anyway? But, you know, fucking, yeah, women swimming. That's what I want to talk about more. I know people probably gonna get fucking mad that I talking about, women swimming. Oh, like, she got a nice ass. You see? She got a nice ass. And I'm just like, oh, man, I'm sorry. I know you guys are going to be perverted. I mean, I know you guys are going to be mad that I'm so perverted when it comes to talking about women's sports. But, you know, what do you want me to do? Women, you're just going to be that beautiful and sexy and gorgeous and amazing and just expect me to fucking not talk about you in a sexual way? Huh? Is that what you're gonna do? Because y'all be talking about me in a sexual way. You know what I'm saying? You should hear the things that women say to me and about me sexually. You know? You should hear it. You'd be like, oh shit. You'd be like, oh shit. You know? These ladies really like the kid. And I'd be like, yo, word up. You know? And it's like, you know, if you don't believe me, I don't give a fuck at all. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you know, there's times, you know, a lot of times where I'm like, just like hoping that a lady doesn't love me because especially when they love me too much, because it's like you know, because I don't want a relationship, so it's like I don't want to waste your time, so I just be like, yo, please don't fall in love with me, you know. And then what do they do? You think they just go, oh yeah, I'm not gonna fall in love with you? No. They view it as a challenge to make me see myself with them forever and ever. And I'm just like, sorry, can't do it. You know? And I don't want to break your heart, but it really makes me sad. I'm not even, you know, I joke a lot, but I don't want to break none of these ladies' hearts. Because I know it doesn't feel good, you know. So yeah, like you know, that's just what it is. But yeah, women swimming. Oh yeah, women getting wet in a pool. But yeah, it's like, yo, you know, where's the coverage on women swimming in sports? We need more coverage of women swimming. And I'll happily be the one to talk about women's swimming. And I'm actually going to do more research on it, so I'm not just making fucking dirty jokes about women swimming and them being wet, you know, and just them being so wet, like their vaginas being wet, and you know, and then them seeing me and their pussy getting so wet, and they just start like shaking uncontrollably when I'm so deep in the river, and I'm just swimming in it and just doing it faster and faster and just making them even more wet and just playing with it and playing with their pussy and just giving it to her, just ramming her, just all about. I might get fucking banned from YouTube. I'm wildin'. I'm gonna chill. But yeah, you know, like my favorite part of women swimming is just the moment they touch the water and become wet. You know? That's my favorite part of women swimming. The part when women become wet. You know? What other fucking women's sports can I talk about? Soccer? Or let me get it right, football. Football. So yeah, women kicking balls. That's what soccer is, or football. Women's soccer is women kicking balls. Pause. And I'm just like, I don't want to watch that, you know? I actually do want to watch that. But like, you know? Not the part where they kick the ball. Because I'm like, damn, that would suck. Fucking just a woman kicking you right in the fucking balls. Hell no. So yeah, make sure that doesn't happen. So yeah, women's football. Women's soccer, and then women's American football. What about that? The lingerie league. What about that? I used to love that shit. I don't know if it's still on. But yeah, what about that? That shit, it should be way more on the news than men's football. You know? I might start going to those games. And like really, you know, just start being more respectful to women's sports. Because like seriously, these are just jokes. I know women are incredibly talented when it comes to sports and just everything in general in life. You know, women can achieve levels of greatness higher than men. You know? And you may ask, why do you say that? Why do you think women can be greater at sports than men? It's because I want to have sex with them. That's why I'm saying that. What the fuck you think? You think I really believe that? You think I believe fucking Sabrina Fofina is a better fucking 3-point shooter than Stephen Curry? Well, what do you think that Angela Reese is just gonna fucking dunk on LeBron? No, you know what? I believe that because you know I want women to be impressed by me and be like, oh, he's so nice and respectful, and have sex with me. So yeah, Angela Reese fucking dunk on LeBron, and then you know, next year Sabrina Fofina is gonna win the NBA 3-point contest. She just let Stephen Curry win because you know, she didn't want to get banned from the contest because she could easily win. So like, yeah, you know, that's what I think. What do you think? Let me know what you think, because I'm gonna read every single comment. You guys haven't commented shit yet. The fuck is wrong with you? Actually, you know what? That might be a good thing, because it means, you know, it means, yeah, it means you agree with everything I've said, and I'm the man, and I'm a fucking legend, and that's your way of acknowledging it, not writing any stupid comments to where I'm gonna have to fucking roast you. You know, I've made people probably cry this year in the comments. Yeah, I be talking mad shit like, well, you know, your music is not even that good, and you know you're never gonna make it. Shut the fuck up. What do you think I'm gonna cry? You think I really fucking care so much about being fucking number one? I don't give a fuck, bro. I already know my fucking music is probably not gonna fucking go anywhere. So I don't fucking trip about nothing when it comes to music. This shit is because people told me to. I never really explained all that shit, you know? But like, yeah, I wasn't like, you know, kids now can grow up and look at hip-hop to where it's like, oh, they want to grow up and do that. When I was young, like, you know, when I was young, hip-hop, it was still, like, it was just getting to the point where rappers started making mad money. Like, they were making mad money when I started learning about hip-hop, but, like, you know, because I was born in, what, 94? So, like, when I really started listening was, like, 2000s or whatever, or even 99. So, like, yeah, at that point, hip-hop was, like, they were really starting to promote hip-hop more, and the art form was becoming more accessible to people all over the world. Because, like, even today, it takes time for music to travel and for other people to, like, you know, listen to, like, for other people to learn about the new music from America, and then for America to learn about new music from countries all over the world. So, like, yeah, you know, I didn't grow up wanting to be a fucking rapper. So if I don't make it or whatever the fuck, I don't give a fuck. This is not just like, this is not even, like, technically it's a profession, but, like, I don't give a fuck to make money off of this. So, whatever, you know? You could fucking make your comments like, oh, man, you're not gonna make it. But it's like, cool. That's like saying, oh, you didn't make it to the NBA. I'm like, cool. If I would have made it to my high school team and made it to the NBA, it would have just been a plus. But it's not like what I wanted to do in my life. I already fucking made it in what I want to do in my life. And that's art. Like, not just as a profession, but like being a great artist and being recognized by not just like people, but like the museum, you know, like the MoMA and the Met have posted my artworks, and I've sold artworks, which is something that when I was a little kid, I didn't even think about doing art for that reason, you know? I just wanted to be great with my line work and technical skills, like, because like when you're young in school, they give you like what? They give you books to draw in and like, you know, color within the lines. So I wanted my, you know, technical line work to be great. And I did. And I've done more than what I ever wanted to do in my life. I could die today and be very happy. So I don't, you know what I'm saying? You go ahead and tell me, yeah, man, you know, you're not gonna make it. All this shit, whatever. Even if you fucking made it in hip-hop already, good for you. I'm fucking happy you made it. But you know, to be on some shit where it's like, oh, you're not gonna make it. And I'm talking about random people in comments, you know, in Instagram. And it's like, I don't even give a fuck what you say. But I'm only mentioning on this show just to let you know, like, that shit is funny to me. Go ahead. Make your little fucking comment about how I'm never gonna make it as a rapper. And I'm trash. Oh yeah, I'm so fucking trash at hip-hop that fucking I never wanted to do this shit. And people were like fucking begging me to make music. So yeah, that's how fucking trash I am. Usually, it's the fucking rapper, or if you don't want to call it rap, you want to call it MC, you want to call it hip-hop. Usually it's the fucking rapper that wants to fucking rap, you know? And just make money off this shit and get clout and be fucking famous and, you know, have groupies and fucking attention. Usually it's them fucking doing that, and then the fans don't want them to do that shit because they suck. And yeah, I've spoken about this before, so I don't give a fuck too much to talk about this, but yeah, that should be mad funny. And then the fact that I'm better than fucking everyone else is just fucking hilarious. So yeah, go ahead, you know. Give a fuck about you. So yeah, other women's sports. Women's softball. Women like to play with soft balls. They like to play with my soft balls. Pause. What do you mean, soft balls? Alright. I don't know. Alright, but yeah, yeah, so women's softball, they get a fucking, you know what I'm saying? The women suck at sports so bad, they had to make a baseball bigger because they fucking suck. I'm just kidding, I really am. But yeah, so they like to hit balls with bats. Women like doing that. It's like, you know, I think that's very violent of you, women, to be hitting balls with bats. Why do you do that? Is that your way of taking your anger out on people like me who are fucking sexualize women? Is that why you play softball? Is that the whole point of the game? To be mad at me? Because I love you, so why would you be mad at me? Come here, give me a kiss. Fucking idiot. Alright. You know? I like taking like fucking 20 minutes to roll a joint. Because I could fucking talk bullshit and just fucking roll a joint for 5 fucking years. You know? Because who gives a fuck? Because I don't think it's me. Clearly it isn't me that gives a fuck. So why do you give a fuck? Huh? Why do you give a fuck? Because if I don't give a fuck, you know, and you're watching my show, criticizing me, talking shit, fucking being like, oh, he doesn't even know what he's talking about. Shut the fuck up. Fucking say something to me. I would fucking say nothing to me. You understand that? Ever fucking talk to me. Whoever you are. No one's allowed to talk to me anymore. No, I'm kidding. There's a fucking stem just poking right out the fucking joint. Now I gotta do surgery to this joint. Cause I just fucking like pulled the stem out of the joint. And now there's a hole. Pause. And, you know? And I'm gonna have to fucking just put some more paper over it. It'll be all good. Who gives a fuck? Not me. So yeah, you know, this episode is almost over. But it's okay, you know? You don't gotta cry. Cause it's next episode is gonna be episode 16. And you know, next episode, what I'm gonna do is I have no idea what I'm gonna do. And that's the beauty of this show. That, you know, the episode, it might be 2 minutes and 22 seconds. It might be fucking 20 minutes of just bullshit. Like this one. It might be fucking, you know. It might be a year. But the good news is that I'm gonna keep this episode going for more for more time, because I just rolled the joint and now I'm gonna smoke it. Pause. Excuse me. I really like it when I cough on this show in a very obnoxious way. I think it's really funny. Especially when I'm watching the episode back. Sometimes I like to watch the episode back just to be like, you know, because I like to hear myself talk. You know? People say that to people. People say that about people. Like, oh, he likes to hear himself talk. But it's like, yeah, I do. I like to hear myself talk because I love myself and I think I'm fucking an awesome person. I actually know I am. And, you know? And so sometimes I just like to watch the episodes and just laugh at all the funny shit I say. Like I'm a fucking, you know, like I'm one of you guys. Like I'm a viewer. Like, you know, just thinking about myself, and like, I think about myself sometimes from the perspective of other people. And I'm like, wow, they're so lucky to know me, you know? Like, or just to be in the presence of me. Because I'm so fucking cool. Like, you know, if you ever met me and things like that, you know what I mean. Like, I'm the fucking man. So it's like, yeah. You know, you guys are fucking lucky. Yeah. Pause. Y'all are lucky to be living in the same time period as me. You know? You're lucky to live in the same time period as me. I like to enunciate now and say words properly, because I think it's good to work on your speech and speak clearly, you know? Sometimes I'm just like, whatever, I just like slur my words because I'm like, whatever the fuck. But now I'm more thoughtful of the viewer, and I want to provide you with an excellent show. So why not enunciate my words? You know? It's crazy. There's a Pilates place right here. I'm just like, oh shit, Pilates. There's probably a bunch of chicks in there, and they're all hot. And they all like me. Yeah, I'll be thinking about it, like, when I'm listening to my music, I'm like, yo. Actually, it's already happened. Like, to where ladies, they go crazy to my music. But it's like, yeah. And you know, I be outside, so it's like I know what people like to listen to. And so when you hear my music, it's so fucking fire. It's like, damn, how the fuck is he killing it this much? But it's like, you know, I've been out to like clubs and bars, and I'm like, I can see what people like. And not just that, I just live a dope ass life, and I'm a dope ass person, so I don't really gotta like be influenced too much by other artists. But like, you know, yeah, like, even the songs I've done already, but like also the new songs, I'm like, yo, you ladies are gonna be going so fucking crazy to my music. Like, you're gonna really enjoy it. It's really fun music you dance to, music you can you know, like music you can catch a vibe to. You know, things to be inspired by, motivated by. But especially the party music, I know y'all gonna be shaking ass to this music. And y'all gonna be having so much fun. You know, especially when you see me perform the music. And, you know, if you know, I know you're gonna love it if you ever have the opportunity to have fun with me in many ways. I'm sure you're gonna love it, you know, because I know what I'm doing. And yeah, so there you go. Oh, I was just trying to shut the fuck up and like this joint. Oh my god. What a great life I have. What a great fucking life. Lately, I've just been like fucking, like, just like, I don't even know, man. Like, I've been writing, but, you know, I've just been taking my time, you know? Just taking my time with life. You don't gotta rush nothing, especially when it comes to art. Definitely don't rush your art. That's something I'm very conscious of. Like, I don't rush the process, but, you know, sometimes, like, even now, I'm thinking, like, is it even possible to rush the art? Is it even possible to rush the process of the art, or anything for that matter? Are we in a simulation? Or do I have control of my life? Damn, this weed smells so fucking good that I'm like, wow. You have to pardon me while I light this with Jay. So yeah, is this a simulation? I don't know. You know? Because sometimes I feel like it is. Most of the time I feel like it is. And sometimes I'm like, especially when I'm creating new artworks, when it comes to like, paintings or drawings or music, I feel like I'm in control. And so there it is. I feel like that was a really great observation on life and this potential simulation that we live in, that when you are creating something new as far as artwork, something original from your experience, something that you thought of, then you can feel like it's not a simulation because you are the creator of a artwork. So that means something. What does it mean? I don't know. But it means something. And so I think that I don't know what I think. I was just bullshitting. I was just saying something just to say something, because I can't do a podcast or a sports show, whatever the fuck it's called, and just not say anything. So sometimes you just gotta say things, and then it can lead to more thoughts. So like, as far as fucking sports go, what do you think is the best sport and why? Leave a comment, right? And then reply to other comments of other people's opinions, and then tell them why you disagree with them and why you think the sport that you have selected is greater, if you do disagree with them, and just spend a whole bunch of your life just fucking arguing with the random people online, because that's what it's all about. I spoke about it in the last episode, like, oh, what is it all about, but that's what it's really all about. The whole point of life is to argue with the random people online. Literally. That's what it's all about. I just broke the code of life. Or you could say cracked the code of life. Because seriously, that's clearly what it's all about. When you really think about it, like, okay, think about if you've had your parents in your life, or whoever your guardians were in life. So you were born, and then people raised you. They put all that effort into raising you. For what? So you can fucking argue with random people online, dude. That's clearly what it's all about. It's not about pause growing as a person, It's not about that at all. Even though I'm joking. But, like, you know, it's clearly about growing. Pause. Because what? Because, you know, you start off what? You start off in life as what? As the fucking sperm. Pause. And then you go into the egg, and what do? Pause. You start growing. Extra pause. Super pause, all of this. So, alright, boom. Pause, you're a sperm, and then you go into the egg. And then, what? You start growing into a fetus, right? Or whatever. And then, you know, usually 9 months after, could be less, could be more, you're born. And then you're a baby. And you know, that was me too at one point. You know, it was you, it was everyone. That was me, it was you, it was everyone. It was your parents, it was everyone. You know, you cry. Just fucking crying for no reason. No one did nothing to you. You were just born. It's not even possible for someone to do something. Anyway, you're crying. And then what? You're a baby, right? You're very small usually. Babies are usually small. And then what? Then pause. You grow into a child. Then what? You keep going till you're an adult. So life is all about growth. Pause. Physically and mentally. You have to grow as a person mentally. Arguing with people in comments, that's not what life is all about. It's a part of it, if you choose to do that. But that's your choice. So there you go. It's not a simulation. Or maybe it is, and I was meant to say that. But you know, if it is, then so what? You know? I'm just running out of things to say at this point. Nah, it's mad funny. So yeah, next topic, I want to talk about is stand-up comedy. Because, you know, it's so funny. I always say, yeah, I've done stand-up comedy like twice, but I really like only remember doing it one time. So, yeah, stand-up comedy. I do see myself doing stand-up comedy at some point. Again. But just for fun, you know? And then what? Then I started recording that shit. And then people commented, "You never gonna make it on the stand-up comedian. Your jokes suck, you're not even funny." And I'm just like, yo, shut the fuck up, son. You know? And if you're still watching this episode, what does that mean? That means you're a fucking legend. And you're just really fucking cool, you know? This is it. This is the moment. This is your moment. You have been, pause, crowned as a legend by Gunvid himself. My name is really Nasir. And, you know, growing up, people call me Nas, even though I didn't want them to. Because I'm like, you know, Nas he's from Queensbridge. And then you call me Nas. But Nas is short for Nasir. And, you know, our names are spelled the same. But I never wanted people to call me Nas, you know? So, even though when I started painting, I was calling myself Nas the artist. And it was mad funny. There's like 5 other painters that call themselves Nas the artist that I found out about after I made my username. And I'm like, oh, even one of them even messaged me. He's like, hey, you're copying my name. I'm like, yo, you must be a fucking idiot. It's mad funny. I didn't say that to him, but like, yeah. That kid was so stupid. But, you know, it was like, whatever. And then, you know, I changed my name, my artist name, to Nasir's Vision. Because, you know, part of my paintings and drawings are of things that I've seen. So, you know, not serious vision. And it's my vision for the world. I want to help people. And I've done so. I've sold paintings and helped homeless people eat food. I've given them food. And so, you know, I want to continue to do that. And so, there's the meaning of my art name, Not Serious Vision. My vision for the world. Sell art, make money, buy people food, clothing, shelter. And it's a beautiful thing. And then, you know, I forgot what I was talking about, but I was talking about something cool. So there's that. You know? You can call me a narcissist. Call me, whatever you want to call me. But what you won't do is ever take away all of the great work that I've done as an artist, all of the time that I put into creating artwork and having life experiences to, you know, be inspired by, and you know, it's also a part of artwork. So yeah, so that has to be respected. Not respective. It has to be respected, and you know, many things. But yeah, I've been fucking talking a lot, and I want to smoke this J. Okay. So you're just gonna have to just chill out for a second, okay? Give me a fucking pause, a second to breathe, because, like, you know, I gotta speak to the listener of the fucking podcast, and then I gotta fucking breathe as well. So it's like, what the fuck, bro? And then I gotta smoke. I mean, I don't have to smoke. I don't ever have to smoke. But, you know, I want to, so I am. And there's that. You know? Oh, New York City. I know y'all love me, but y'all are gonna love me even more. And also, y'all are gonna fucking hate me even more. And be even more jealous of me, you motherfuckers. Yeah, you motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all even told me that you're jealous of me in my life, and Paul is telling me I look like a model, and I'm fucking, you know, and I'm like so beautiful, and I'm all this shit, and then fucking you, oh my God, and you're so jealous of me in my life, and me being single, and being with such beautiful women, models, and this and that, and blah blah blah, and so y'all are gonna fucking hate me even more once I get this money and fucking, you know, put more of this fucking dope music out and fucking fuck more beautiful women, just fucking showing PDA in public with them and fucking all this shit. Yeah, go ahead, fucking cry about it. Fuck you, motherfuckers. You'll never fucking stop me again. Ever. Why? I fucking bet you'll never stop me, motherfuckers. I worked way too hard for this shit, and I'm gonna get everything that's mine. Hey, you know what? As far as hip hop, I'm really doing this shit for hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Look at the fucking time that I started rapping. Or, you know, some people don't want to call it rap. Look at the time I started making hip hop music, when y'all are killing all these artists. I started in 2023. Look in the past, how many years? 40, 50 years? Y'all been killing these artists. Hip hop is 50 years old since, you know, last year. So, look at, you know, all the artists you killed. This shit ain't for me. You know, I'm not just doing this for me to make fucking money for myself. I'm doing fucking great without hip hop. I don't even really make money off this shit. You know what I'm saying? I just started. But it's like, you know, as far as making music, I never had to do this. Like, you know, if you look at the life of a painter, it's fucking dope. And I don't really want to say too much, you know, because, like, people are like, pause, they're blowing the spot up. But it's like, yeah, it's fucking, you know, being an artist is fucking dope as fuck. You make dope paintings and people are like, you know, you get such great compliments from people, you know, when you're like me, you're outside painting and drawing and doing stuff. And so you get so much love from people. You get benefits. I won't speak too much about them, but like, you know, like someone let me skip lines and shit. But like, yeah, like I was going to a park and they let me skip the line because they see me, because I had a canvas with me and my palette. So like, oh shit, they're like, it was like a 2-hour wait and they let me through. So like, yeah, being an artist is fucking, like a painter is dope as fuck. And you know, I never had to make hip hop music, so y'all better fucking thank me for that shit. Or whatever the fuck. But yeah, cause yeah, I didn't have to do it. And no one else who was a great hip hop artist or any, you know, makes any great music, y'all should be thankful because it's very dangerous, you know? I know about all that shit. So yeah. I like this fucking J back up. So this is what I love about a podcast. Now I can just fucking chill. I had all these thoughts that I wanted to express to the world. And now I've said all that shit. And you know, you can appreciate that or not appreciate it. You can hate it, whatever the fuck your opinion is. But that's just what it is. Is this what it is? Season 1, episode 15, motherfuckers. There you go.